Hello my friends and welcome back for episode 4 of our Ered Luin campaign in 3rd Age to the War, Divide and Conquer. So, last episode we took Mithlond, took care of Ciardan the shipwright. We also took Forlond and sold it to Erebor for a nice sum of money. They are our allies for now, but I think eventually we'll betray them and reclaim Forlond. But that's very much in the future. Also, a Bree Doomstack appeared to try and take down Thorin's horse, which will be a very tough fight, especially because I don't have crossbows there, sadly. I was training some, but sadly, they weren't finished yet. I am sending Grindvarn in to provide support, but I think they will attack me sooner rather than later, and they might be pretty damn tough to take down. I'm actually not sure what the bodyguard unit for Bree is. Breeland bodyguard, their armor piercing, oh god. That's not great, but all the others shouldn't be. Maybe the Orcs guard? Yeah, they are armor piercing. Bloody hell. So they're going to be quite good. Gatekeepers, oh, gatekeepers are quite strong. So yeah, I thought, Bree Doomstack would be much easier than another Doomstack, but this army is quite strong itself. Anyway, we do have a bit of a balanced budget now, so I do want to train some troops in Famgatol. Or anywhere, really. But I can't really recruit anywhere. Oh god, this sucks. Alright, anyway, let's see if we're building a Mithlond. We are, then just build in other places, I guess. Let's see, Famgatol should get priority. We should get the Stoneworkers Guild House there. Perhaps get a ballista as well, that could come in handy. Let's just keep getting buildings that spice up our economy a fair bit. I'm actually not quite sure what to get. I guess we can get an armory here, that wouldn't hurt. Free troops, we need them, because right now our troop production is so bloody low. Alright, well I think they're going to just straight up attack Thorin's horse, and I'm afraid we can't be able to hold it. But in that case, we'll just try to maximize the losses on their side so Grindvarn can reclaim Thorin's horse relatively quickly. Alright, I'm still a little bit worried about the High Elves, so I'd rather get a peace alliance with them, or like a ceasefire for now. Because they of course still hold Harland, but I'm afraid if I take Harland, they will get a massive Doomstack, which I'd rather avoid. So yeah. We'll see. Alright. So I hope you have all been doing well. I want to thank you again for all the support that you've given me on this video. Well, not this video, but... Oh, wait. That's very odd. Because it's not Bree that actually attacked me. I think that this scripted army plays by different rules. So we do get Dwarven Defenders with a high defense. Yeah, because I was still getting pop-ups. No. Karandros Fallen, for example. And I also can't... Oh wait, I can save the game. Just had to click a file. So yeah, this is going to be a tough fight. Although I do believe those catapults will be pretty much useless. Seeing as Thorin's Halls is of course a custom battle map, and I don't think the catapults actually can do much. I'm not sure if we get ballista towers or anything like that, so yeah. But all in all, it's going to be a tough fight, and I don't think we can win it. So the goal is of course to get as many kills as possible and then reclaim it afterwards. But yeah, we're gonna have to face a lot of these kind of battles. Okay, do we get towers? We do not get towers. Oh, blimey. No towers at all. If we had some archers we could put them here, and also here, which is like an amazing position if you had archers, because then you can block them here and just fire like that. But I have no scouts whatsoever. Which is hella annoying because I almost had the one bloody unit. Did my game just freeze? Oh, no. Just had to calculate. Let's take a look at Dwarven Defenders. 11 attack, 16 defense. That's quite good. They can make shield wall, of course, as well. I think we just need to set up a defensive position here. Make a big clusterfuck. I think that's going to be the most effective way of killing as many as possible. Strong formation of pikes with laborers in there as well. It's very laggy. Whenever I tell troops to move, they always like slow down for a bit. Yeah, and just let them pile on in. With a bit of luck, their catapult goes nuts and they start doing massive friendly fire or something. Dwarven defenders look pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, I don't have high expectations. Unless we magically kill their faction, not their faction, but their general. Yeah, they can just walk up. If we had scouts or just travels, anything really. Could you put troops? Oh god. Could you put troops here? You can actually. Oh man, this settlement would be amazing to defend with just a couple of archers. couple of range units to make all the difference. Yeah, this is gonna be a bloody mess. Let's take a look at Summon, actually. Maybe there's other spots that I can defend better. No, not really. Town center's right here, but yeah, I mean, if you get your archers up here, there's no way for them to get access to them, I don't think, unless... if I can sneak my way... Oh, I just want to see, is there a door here? No, there's not. So this is the only way to access the walls. So yeah, it's perfect, man. You get your archers first on the front. Oh god, I'm sorry. So they fire like crazy, and then you just draw them back once the battle takes place inside. You put them here. If only I had some archers. If only I knew. But I didn't. Alright, well, let's just wait for the inevitable doom. Dwarves of Ered Luin. Those pikes look nasty, man. Alright. I'm a little bit scared, man. Not gonna lie. Our gate is, of course, a little bit stronger than the usual gate, but it does not matter because we do not have towers or anything of the sort. No archers. Yeah, I should have defended Thorin's halls better, but... well, at least we took Mithlond. That's that. So let's just try to kill as many as possible so the Grinfon stack can take care of the survivors. Now they're pushing through. Poke 'em! Poke 'em! Don't stop poking, never stop poking. If they never manage to push through, I'll be very happy, man. Alright, good. They're blocked for now. But now they're gonna start using their mass gatekeepers. At least it's not using the crossbows like crossbows. Let's just wait a little bit. As long as our pikes hold, we don't need to send in the sidelines. I love pikes. Right now they're my friend. Keeping them at bay. Come on, start. No, don't lift your pikes. Oh, they're getting a bit too aggressive. They are on defensive, right? Yeah. I mean, if it goes on like this, I'll be a happy man. It's Bogart to go down fairly easily. Some are starting to push through, but they're quickly repelled. Okay, it seems they're changing their minds. They're like, nope, this is not working. Are these guys armor piercing? No. These guys? No. Only the laborers. Maybe the pikes as well. No. I mean, there's very little strategy involved, but I think we might be able to get a sizable amount of kills. His halberds are shorter than my pikes, so that works out. Not sure how he's able to squeeze through there. I know it does, but just get as many kills as possible. Grinfon will arrive soon and he can take back the mountain. Yeah, they're not using their catapults. But of course, if we attack Thorin's halls, they will of course get their catapults in a defensive formation. And if you had some catapults, like if you imagine if you could put catapults here, oh, that'd be amazing. Especially dwarven catapults with the grape shot. Yeah, I mean, we're doing all we can. This army would be enough to repel most forces. It's just this is an elite v.4.5 stack. There's some words I'd never thought I'd put together in one sentence. An elite v.4.5 stack. Yeah, I mean, unless we kill the general magically, we ain't winning this one. 10% killed versus 20%. If we manage to kill half of their forces, I'd consider that a win. But that's a big if. Yeah, if only, like, if Harad was taken care of, then I could abandon Mithlond. Well, I could move the troops out. The Clan Lord's troops, but as long as they hold on to Mithlond... sorry, Harad. They're gonna keep sending troops towards me and I need to defend it. I need Mithlond to protect my economy, basically. Yeah, this, I mean, Thorin's Hall is also a pretty large part of my economy, so... I should have defended this one better, but if I just had the one unit of crossbows, the one unit of scouts here piling on them, that would make such a big difference. Yeah, the game kind of screwed me over. I mean, I guess it's partially my fault, yes, I will admit. But there were some deceptive lies in some of the scripts. They said I had 2 turns to prepare, which is 2 years to prepare, which is of course 8 turns. But I only got 4 turns, which of course makes a big difference. I would have had at least 3 more units here, I think. And some other events also took place a lot faster than it should have happened. But in the end, it does not matter much, I don't think. Oh, crap, I actually hoped it was the Bree General. Well, at least our guys have decent enough morale to not just run away straight up, I think. So it's only the pikes that are holding. Maybe if I used my pikes on different angles, it would have worked better. Not sure. Some of our lesser units are routing. Well, it's all down to the pikes. We're not going to be able to kill 50% of their units. Now our pikes are probably going to get surrounded, or at least shoved back. That their effectiveness is reduced. Oh lordy. Oh lordy. This is not great. We have not killed nearly enough of the enemy. But yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, the Ered Luin script, if you take the rings, the advantages you get are completely negated by all the bullshit you have to deal with. It is not the smart choice, it's the fun choice, it's a difficult choice. The most interesting campaign, but it's not the smart choice. If you don't take the rings, you only get bonuses. If you do take the rings, you get some small bonuses, but also a lot of negative sides, like over here right now, as you can witness live. They'll probably heal a bunch as well. Come on, we need you guys back here. Laborers, why did you run? No, no, no. You were crucial in defending the line. Now our pikes are faltering. They were doing alright, but just getting a little bit overwhelmed. Too many enemies to poke. Yeah, this is gonna be a bust. Shame. We did kill quite a few of them, but... Laborers, we need you. Yeah, they're just getting overwhelmed. 26%. Gatekeepers are tough, man. Gatekeepers are bloody tough. Charge with the pickaxe. And die anyway. Oh, you did kill the general. That's good, because that's a unit that's completely gone then. Of course, if the general is gone, then his general unit will not fight in the next battle. So that's an entire unit we just wiped out for next time, which is good. They might still rout. I wouldn't count on it. But I mean, we've had miracle runs before. Never say never, and the pikes are doing fairly well. Oh, come on, you didn't even fight, you were already running. Just stick in the town square then. Cowards, cowards! Pikes are running as well, then it's hopeless. If the pikes hadn't run away, we would have stood a chance. But if they run, yeah, that's doom. I mean, we did what we could. Bloody hell, mate. Could the Grinfan army be enough to reclaim it? We need Thorin's Hall, like, badly. Alright, Pikes, if you can still get into a decent position. I know you're running, but you should now get your motivation back. Where are you running to? You should run to the town square and then... the unit's bugging out. Okay, you're in position. On the town square they should get infinite morale, but these guys for some reason are bugged out. They're not actually in the town square, so they don't get the infinite morale. Okay, he's not moving. He's running away? No, he's just sending in other units. I mean, if I run out the clock, I'll be a very happy man. Get on the town square with your infinite morale. I don't mind cheesing the AI. If the AI is not smart enough to take the city, then I will happily accept that. But I think his AI will kick in soon enough. Still like 10 minutes to go, I think. Close to it. Anyway, that does give me the time to talk about some stuff. So, just want to give another massive thanks to everyone that's been liking the videos, watching the videos, commenting on the videos, giving me a lot of interesting ideas as well. I get a funny comment from Anarian Alendili. If you remember in the last video, we were trying to get map information, well, we were trying to sell our map information to Erebor. They refused, and then they promptly offered us a gift of close to 6,000 or over 6,000 gold. And Anarian actually made a funny comment on that. I'll just try and find it real quick. Where is it? The YouTube Studio app is not the greatest, I'll tell you that much. Did you offer him one of the Rings of Power or something? I've literally never seen that before. Or maybe it was your eloquence in pleading for dwarven camaraderie. Which is possible, but then someone commented, Frodo Fraggins commented, must also hate elves. So yeah, we are kind of uniting all the other dwarves in our hatred against the filthy surface dwellers. Let's call them that, the filthy surface dwellers. Elves and orcs, although they're not much surface dwellers, but Uruk-hai men, you name it. Bjornlings, horse people. So yeah, they just bugged out, which I will gladly accept. If that's the way I'm supposed to hold Thorin's Hall, so be it. I'm not sure what that Doomstack will do afterwards. Will they just siege us again? Bug out again? I do not know. I can actually take a look at their units. Watchman, Bogard. I quite like the look of the units because they're quite realistic. There's something you would see on a medieval battlefield. They're not as high fantasy. This guy's just going nuts. He's like the annoying kid in class that always like runs around you for some reason. The Watchman, Axe Guard, Sword Guard, pretty basic stuff. Gatekeepers are excellent though. They get like a big bardiche, crossbow, brilliant bodyguard, but of course the general himself is dead, so we won't be seeing that unit ever again, unless we start invading Bree, which will probably happen at one point. More of the gatekeepers are an amazing unit. They are pretty much the elite. So yeah. For some reason, Bree, maybe they're just trying to send a warning signal to me, like, avert your course, stop doing evil things. I'm not actually sure what the AI is going through right now. And I complain about the AI quite a bit, but compare it to vanilla Total War, it is actually quite a bit better. In vanilla Medieval 2, actually in every Total War game, the AI is just complete bonkers. And they do everything they can to screw you over without actually thinking things through. But this mod, I think, uses a different AI. Battle AI, definitely, but I'm not sure about strategy AI. I think so, because they're also led by scripts and other sorts, of course. So I think they have different AI, but I'm not quite sure. I actually wanted to mow the lawn earlier, but then it started raining. Right as I was walking outside, I was like, I'm going to do this. Weather looked a bit grim, but it's like, you know, it's April, it's been nice weather the past few days, I'm sure it's not going to rain. And then suddenly, like, downpoured like crazy, which kind of sucks, because today's Saturday, you know, weekend, I don't have to work today. And then it starts raining and just being all around cold and bad weather, and it's like, I just don't want to go for a run earlier, not earlier, but later today. Trying my best to keep in shape and stay in shape with all the corona lockdown. It's actually better for that. So in this case, only our bannerman actually survived. Yeah, quite cool. I like the armor, the fur. Yeah, let's take a look at the survivors. The few who held Thorin's halls against the hatred of Bree. Fucking Bree, man. Who would have thought they could put together this kind of army? They're not even a real faction. Alright, so it should be close to the end now. I think the timer will start kicking in, and that's the moment I'm scared of. Once the timer kicks in, the AI sometimes starts moving. They're twitching a little bit more than before, but it does seem to just be running down. And, let's call this the miracle of Thorin's halls. I guess in history it sometimes also happens, like the Battle of Dunkirk, for example. If the Germans had just pushed in, they would have slaughtered everyone. But they didn't, for some reason. So I guess the same scenario applies here. The miracle of Dunkirk in Third Age Total War. The miracle of Thorin's halls. You're witnessing it live. Alright, so we won. I know it's awfully cheesy. A wee victory. We do heal some casualties. The Munzar nobles are gone though. So hopefully with a bit of luck that shoves Bree far enough away from us and we can send in what's his name? Grandfawn? The one guy who got the rings with his reavers. The Grimborn man. If we can shove him in Thorin's halls, then we can defend it easily. No problemo. And I can also hold Mithlond relatively easy, I think, because I do believe I get ballista towers there. Alright, so you should... Oh, he's just gone? His army's completely gone. Oh, okay. Well, that makes life a whole lot easier. Wow, what a lucky break. Alright, you move back to Grimfell, because I do think we're going to have to face more Doom stacks. So we hold Thorin's Halls, which is a miracle in its own. Oh, no. Does that mean I lose the rings? I think I lost the rings. Well, he has one of the rings. Oh, I gave all the rings to Clan Lord Gore. Okay. Whew. Wow. That scared me for a bit. I would like to send Gore home, because of course his rings are amazing. To protect Thorin's Halls. But I'm a little bit worried about this guy. Thing is, I want peace with the High Elves, a ceasefire, so I don't have to worry about this, and then I can start raiding Bree, you can take under towers. But I also do want to reclaim Buzer-Dum. Thing is, if I take Harland, maybe I should just wait, calm down a little bit, because we're still going to have to face, I think, one more series of Doom stacks. So once that is over, we can expand after that. And maybe just suffer through whatever they'll throw at us. But at least we should finish our scouts now. Should probably invest in... a healer's supposed to be nice. Health bonus is always good. Famgathor, can we train anything there? No, we are getting the ballista there. But that will also get attacked very soon. So I guess I should actually send you there. There will be more use there than in Guzina. Go Heligoth. Yeah. We do have an extra general here. Might as well send him home. There's no point for him to be there when we already have one. I'll wonder how long they'll hold on to that summon. I think it might rebel soon. It might actually go back to Elven hands. So once this guy moves away, we can send Gore back home to Thorin's Halls. Grinfon will be there next turn, so at least we'll have an army to defend it. And one unit of crossbows. So that's a lucky break for us. Alright, we have to talk to those elves. Bloody elves. Back in version 3, if you took Mithlond, that still was the capital of Linden, which was a separate faction, and you'd be able to train diplomats there. Now I have to move pretty bloody far. I guess Bree's the closest settlement I can conquer to take a diplomat. Because now I only can get one. Which is fairly annoying. I'd love to get... No, actually I have two. Right, I have one near Edible. But I don't think the High Elves are too interested in a ceasefire right now. Can't blame them. We have reached Lothlorien. Let's get thunder attack. Okay. What else, Galadon? You want to trade, man?
You hold us another
I want to buy some map information, man. 1,000. Huzzah! Alright, well, I'll move you south then. Normally, when you ally with the Dwarves, they don't send Doom stacks, but I think the script is a bit broken in that aspect, so I think I'll still have to face one more, or two more Doom stacks. One's at Thorin Hall and one at Famgathol. So I'll just have to go through that. I'll just keep those troops here for now. Alright, Mithlond. Let us build here. What shall we build? We got the mines. No, we don't got the mines yet. Because why not? Because we want the Builder's Hall first? I think we have the Builder's Hall now. I still need to get used to what these buildings look like. No, we haven't got the Stoneworks Hall. Okay, let's get that first then. Bertha and Loon can get... let's get an armory there. Might as well get an armory everywhere. Let's get some labourers. They're decent enough, folk. Big farm. Should retrain some of these guys afterwards. Okay. Well, let's actually talk to Erebor again, see if they want to buy some map information. Perhaps they'll do another generous gift.
What can we do for you?
We are super good friends. Okay. They gave you a settlement, right?
Another proposition for us,
Okay, you're not interested. Probably because you still have map information and nothing has really changed. Let's see. No, just not interested. We'll talk to Dale then. His map information is still a bit delayed. Alright. Bolster our defenses. I think we just need to wipe out one more, we need to sit out one more attack, and then we can start being aggressive. Start with Bree. Those bloody men. Alright, so he's attacking Mithlond, which is annoying. That's the Harland force, I imagine. So I don't think they'll be able to take Mithlond. But yeah, Harland, Buzer-Dum, those settlements, they're always going to be a thorn in my side, and I'd love to just take him out, but they'll get doom stacks. They will get doom stacks, which of course I'd rather not see, but I think it's kind of unavoidable. But first we face the doom stacks that spawn through the script, and then we can take care of the High Elves, and then we can march on to Bree. And I will just adopt everyone we can at this point. Why is that? There are foreigners almost at our very gates, and we know very little of them. The Council of Justice and emissaries faction initiated relationships. All Guldur. I need to sail to Tol Morwen? On the coast of Ered Luin there lie the western land. Southern one most is called Tor Morwen, and this is where Thorin's grave rests at the base of Stone of the Hapless. In the grave there is precious Dwarves relic of the first age, the Dwarven helm of Dorlomin. We should acquire a ship and send our spy to the island, oh god, to locate the grave of Thorin and reclaim the helm in our king's name. Well, let's see, can you buy a ship? No. There we go. Long ship. Need to be a little bit careful for elven fleets, of course. Healer's post in Thorin's halls, nice. Start retraining the pikes and the Firebeard warriors. Yes, most welcome. Got another spy, but we'll send the one over we have already. Oh, Mithlond nobles. I was wondering where they were staying. But if we focus all our crossbows on them, it shouldn't be too much of an issue. We do have a relatively decent force. We have some cavalry as well that we can send around to harass them a bit. And Mithlond should be fairly easy to defend the city. Should have ballista towers. I think we'll be fine. And I think that will be most of the elven forces they have right now. So we'll send the spy to here, was it? Somewhere? The production's quite good because of the mines. Green Fawn, you stay there for a little bit, just until we're sure that all the doom stacking is over. Actually, you could stay in fam with Orcs, we're gonna have to fight that. I hope we get like a message that says like, hey... Okay, and Bree's fighting Angmar, that's good. You know, you're done with all the fighting. You have repelled the invaders, now you can do your own whatever the fuck you want to do. But normally, like I said, when you ally with the Dwarven factions, they don't send their forces, but sometimes the script bugs out. I've been reading the Discord a bit, and that seems to be what's happening, so it's difficult to predict. And at one point I do want to push forward, so I don't really know at what amount of turns I'll be safe to start expanding. Because that's the thing, you know, once I start expanding, once the doom stacking is over, Thorin's halls will probably never see another siege battle ever again, because no one ever gets around there. So it's a Khan retake, and Khan prided itself for its skill as a battle, 2 attributes between the men of Khan. So yeah, the Inquisitor took Khan. The One Ring's in Moria. Oh no, it's in Goblin Town actually. Alright, Garth Heligoth. Also got an armory there. I'm going to talk at the Stonewalker's Guild House, nice, that will make things quite a bit cheaper. And Garth Heligoth, no wait, I already checked that one. Buzer-Dum got an armory as well, so that's quite nice. Good. Some troops should get retrained. Can retrain some others as well. Okay, spy.
On my way.
Fallen still has no troops. Well, population is growing. Just don't know what the public order is doing. I thought it'd be like breaking straight away. So I hope they attack me sooner rather than later. I think they'll attack me this turn. It should prove to be a difficult but important fight. I might save scum that fight because if he dies, we lose all the rings, and all of this was for nothing. But I don't think we'll lose it. Do we have an armory in here actually? Doesn't seem like we do. Shame. That's a shame. Do we have an Axesmith guild? That's pretty good. Melee weapon bonus, but we actually don't have it, but because we didn't train them. Well, these guys have it. Grain and Grimborn Reavers have it. Okay, ship. Move towards us, spy. Let's talk to Dale, see if we can sell them some map information. Hello there.
I must say we are not.
Okay, okay, relax, relax. I'll give you a good price for a good friend.
This isn't going to.
We hope for more.
You're also bankrupt, so let's go to Thandor's Halls then. So yeah, if I by turn 60 or 70 haven't gotten any more pop-ups, I'll just assume that we've withered the storm and we can move onwards. I hope the High Elves attack me now. So we're done with that army, don't have to worry about them. Okay, balance of power is like roughly in the middle, which should mean an easy win for us. Population is very unhappy in Mithlond. Potential for riots. Alright, so Mariners, not that worried about. Lindar, not that worried about. It's only the Mithlond nobles really. And those long spears. So if we have our crossbows firing crazy on the Mithlond nobles, we'll be fine. If they are smart enough to put that Mithlond nobles in a siege tower, they'll realize it's actually not smart. And they'll probably get the siege towers destroyed with the Mithlond nobles in there. So that is something to look forward to. Alright. The second battle of Mithlond. What a nice settlement. What a beautiful settlement. I don't think we've ever fought in Mithlond before. Could we put troops here? No, that's a shame. Could we put troops here? Oh, that'd be amazing. If you could put troops here, it'd be so cool as well as practical. Oh wait, where's that coming from over there? Wait, what? Oh, there's a gatehouse here as well. Hang on a second, those aren't ballista towers. These towers better fire. I'll be so angry if they don't fire. Because that would make my life so bloody difficult if those towers don't fire. Urgent cavalry, I'll send you out. Got one dude. Where are they going? They can't actually get anywhere, can they? Unless they... No, they shouldn't be able to just walk in here. They'll have to move here at least. Alright, well at least we have plenty of wall space for the archers. But let's see what the Mithlond nobles are. Mithlond nobles are with the siege tower. So normally that spells certain doom for them. Because ballista towers, but I don't think these are going to be ballista towers. Which is hellishly annoying. We do need to make the most of our walls and our crossbows. Okay, so that should be all our crossbows on the walls. Pikes should be able to... Oops, I just hit my microphone, I'm sorry. Should be able to hold the walls, the gates relatively easily. Throw in some extra guardians there. And these guys can help hold the wall. When or if they manage to scale it. Firebird warriors should do pretty well against the Mithlond nobles as well as the laborers. So armor piercing all. Anyone I'm forgetting about? Yes. Ah, Grimborn Reavers. How could I forget about you? Alright, you sally out. You should be fine holding the walls. The gate should be in defensive. Crossbows should also all be on defensive. You guys can be on aggressive. I trust in my Ered Luin scouts to pick the right target. So do our towers fire? No, they're doing absolutely nothing. I think I should just attack the Mithlond nobles so they drop their siege tower. We need to just keep them busy. Hopefully they drop it. They don't use it so we can shoot them. The Mithlond nobles are by far the scariest enemy we'll have to face. So give them a good charge. Hopefully they drop it. Marinus. Right, scouts, move over. Alright. That was a great success. They're moving the Mithlond nobles away. You can shoot them. Oh, so this is a ballista tower. Wait, how do the ballista towers work actually? I don't know. Some are ballista towers, others aren't. Very odd. Yes, keep fire on the Mithlond nobles. Very good. Hello there. Nice, nice, nice. It's the only way we can ever take care of those Mithlond nobles. Sometimes I make smart plays, my friends. Sometimes I do stuff that actually makes sense. I'm sure there's one of you just sitting in the comments like, yes, he actually did something competent. There's still hope. Not sure what these scouts are doing. They're not quite doing what I asked, but it's okay. Horses. Oh no, you're getting shot. So where are these guys? Oh, they're taking this side. Bloody asshats. Well, whatever. Them do their thing. No, wait, stop. Don't run. Just fire on someone else. They'll get in range again soon enough. Don't worry. Okay, so how's it looking? They are already wavering. I'm trying to knock down my beautiful gate. My god, that's real mahogany. Be careful with that.
The enemy have landed. Repel the attackers. Give them steel.
They're still chasing my cavalry? God damn. God damn, they're tenacious.
Seems almost certain.
Defeat does not seem almost certain. Victory seems almost certain, yeah? And hopefully that should slow them down for a fair bit. Alright, seeing as the siege is not going to come up anytime soon, let's move you all down where you will be more useful.
The walls are no longer ours. The enemy have taken them.
Alright, pikes go nuts. This bowman should be an easy pickings. Send in some extra troops. I'm not sure where they'll pop out. Okay, they're just magically teleporting through the wall. Just worried about the Mithlond nobles. Yeah, there they are. Get all of you to fire on the Mithlond nobles. That'd be mighty kind. How about some fighting? Kill the Mithlond nobles. Kill them all. Let Audi sort them out. Okay. Well, we're not doing much over there. If you could position yourselves here, it'd be a whole lot more useful. Mithlond nobles are just freaking out massively, which is good for us. I imagine the Mithlond nobles are general. No, it doesn't actually seem like that. These guys are hellishly annoying. I guess it compensates for the Mithlond nobles doing absolute jack shit. Bloody madness. You could shoot them, that'd be mighty kind of you. I'm trying to go after my cavalry, it seems. I should win like this. Yeah, 50%, 40%, that's good. And then that should give us enough breathing room to send Clan Lord Gore towards Thorin's halls, but it'll be more suited. Cavalry, hope you can do something. I did shake him a bit. I think that will be all. These bloody mariners are killing my fucking militia. Now we're getting attacked in the rear. It's not ideal.
Only half the enemy force remains.
You guys actually ask you to move. It's really annoying that they're flanking me like that.
The battle seems to be swinging in our favor. From such tidings,
Cavalry, oh fuck.
victory emerged.
You speed up 6 times for just a second, suddenly the Mithlond nobles caught up. They are of course quite a bit faster than regular units. Just hope that none of our generals, if they die I will save something. I don't want to lose all the rings in one fell swoop, that'd be so annoying. Alright, laddies, there's some Mithlond nobles to fire at. They're still there. Don't want to leave those 3 horses actually alive in case they start routing. Nice, beautiful. Finally! Took him long enough for just a regular captain. Should see some routing now. Yep, nice. Those 3 horses can run them down. The crossbows can keep going nuts on the Mithlond nobles, so we actually never have to face them. Which is perfect, because I don't want to face them. Oh no! I hate it when they do that. They rout and then they suddenly turn around and slaughter your cavalry. Normally when you're chasing down a riding unit, they don't get their morale back. It only happens when they're like at a safe distance. Not sure why you're pushing out like that. Let's just wait, man. They'll come to us. Why are my troops in such a bad position? Just get the pikes ready. They won't get through that. Sorry for pausing. Yeah, the Mithlond nobles, still a couple of them left. But hopefully they cannot get through our stakes. Actually, they're gonna go on the wall. No, doesn't seem like it. Okay. Squeaky keyboard, I know. Sorry. I know I also make a lot of noise with my keyboard. I'm a very aggressive gamer. Okay, so he's coming on the walls. Alright, well in that case, we'll shoot him off. So he wants to have a go at my laborers. Which is just a bit rude. Actually, sending Clan Lord Gore. He does replenish his units. It should be roughly the same strength. 1332, 2030. Oof, actually no, it's still quite a big difference. But they're already pretty wounded, they're getting shot at, they're facing both sides at the same time. Clan Lord Gore's safely there, so I'm not too worried about him. And these troops do replenish, so that's why I'm sending them in. Are they armor piercing? They're not. Are we armor piercing? We're not. Okay. At one point I will memorize it. Just still need to get used to everything. All these new units. Okay, so the bowmen are actually firing this time round. Let's give them some return fire, because we have amazing range. Alright, Mithlond nobles. I'll be very happy to see that unit gone. And actually, they can't train any new ones because we hold Mithlond. So they can't get any new ones. Ah, that's great. That's absolutely smashing. That is one less unit for us to worry about. Keep firing, just kill them. Kill them all! 98% gone. I think most of them fled. Those mariners definitely didn't all die. Actually, didn't kill a single horse now. Yeah, man, these Brobby marksmen are amazing. Maybe I should actually put them in Thorin's halls. They'd be amazing. They would be amazing. I'll only send Clan Lord Gore back home. We need every other unit to hold Mithlond. Because Mithlond is not that great of a settlement to hold. I thought it'd be much better with like siege ballista towers and all that jazz, but they get jack shit. Alright, stop fighting. There we go. The defense of Mithlond is a success. Oh, nice. There's not that many losses. Healed plenty. Alright, the militia. Almost fully healed our losses. Good. So we did hold on to our most important settlements for now, which is good. But now we do need to turtle a little bit, play on the defensive, but we can go offensive sooner rather than later. I'm telling you, once those dwarven stacks are gone, or once we know for sure they're not going to pop up, we can be a lot more aggressive. Alright. How does this tale depict? Is it the death of Boromir? Not quite sure. It doesn't seem like it. I also wouldn't know who this is. Maybe it's the death of Theodred? I don't know. I'm sure someone in the comments will know, because you're all very knowledgeable about Lord of the Rings lore. I was surprised by it. There we go, Mithlond is secured. It's choking sounds. Aggressive dying, is what I like to call it. Not simply dying, just not like, my last breath, I'm gone. No, 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 you're just choking on your own blood and just all around having a horrible time. Now the cool thing about capturing Mithlond was of course that network of watchtowers. That is quite nice to have. That's something we are severely lacking in our lands. The Nazgûl returns to Guldur. What's this? Guild available. An Axesmith Guild in Thorin's Halls. That would take up pretty much all my money, but I think I'll accept it. Imladris besieged. Ah, that's good. That's good if Imladris gets besieged, because I think then a Doomstack spawns there, and then if we could take Buzer-Dum and Harad in one fell swoop. Actually, I don't know, do they have Zakala? I can't remember. I know they hold Zakala in one of my 2 campaigns, but I'm not sure if they hold it in the Khand campaign or in the Ered Luin campaign. Alright, Angmar is going in for Under Towers. So Angmar is getting actually a bit too strong to my liking. Steelmonger. Okay, let us send Lord Gore, the Conqueror of Mithlond, home to Thorin's Halls. We could send Grinfon somewhere else, although I'd actually like to keep him here for now. Alright, spy. I think the boat gets the most movement, so we'll meet up at the shores of Forlond. The locks of Forlond. Let's see. Get a market. It's always nice. And that is literally all my money gone. Oh, I still have to talk to Guldur, right? But a military unit, which I cannot afford. It's probably laborers, but I'll take it at this point. Something else you'd like to suggest? There we go. Laborer. Why do I always get laborers? Yep. God damn it. No one gives you like a good unit, no? This would be a bit broken. Where shall we go to? Let's go towards Isengard and Rohan and all that pile of junk. And if they try to attack Thorin's Halls again, they'll have a horrible time. Can I invest anywhere else? In some real estate? Smoking house? I mean, the extra building income is nice, I guess. Let's get the pipe hole. Get some more free upkeep. We need it right now. So I hope Clan Lord Gore can make it there in time and he doesn't get caught up with the Doomstack, because if that happens, I might just cheat teleport it, because right now it's completely unpredictable what will happen. And whilst it is part of the fun, it's also a little bit bullshit that Doomstacks just immediately teleport to Thorin's Halls. They're an army of like 2,000 to 3,000 men. We'd kinda know that they're coming, you know, they kind of really just hide in the bushes. So that is a little bit bullshit. They should actually spawn more on the edge and then have to manually walk towards the settlement. But then the AI might kick in and they might get distracted and take other settlements and just completely fuck your campaign. So I understand why they do it, but it is a little bit cheap, a little bit easy. Alright, construction report. Fam gets all got a pipe hole. Could get a porter. Get some mines. Let's focus on Mithlond first, actually. Mithlond has so much potential. Let's first get the next tier of the Stoneworkers Hall. I wonder what we'll get from doing these quests. So I don't have to go somewhere over here, right? Did I have to go on the island? Can't exactly remember. This should be displayed here and make it easier. Who are you, Dale? We don't need to start Dale. Alright, Thranduil, my friend. I know I've glossed over you a couple turns. I do have a proposition. You give me money, I give you map information. No. Okay, okay. Calm down, calm down. No, wait, I'm not going to offer you money. I want money. I need money. Alright, I'll just ask for less money. Every little bit helps, you know?
This isn't going
Nope. Well, I guess we haven't talked to the Snow Orcs yet. Actually, we have, haven't we? We can still talk to Gondor, to Lamroth, the Ar-Adunaim. We have to talk to Ar-Adunaim as well. Breland don't like us. Dunland we have, and his wife we haven't, and then all these settlements. But where are the Snow Orcs? We don't have trade rights with them, so I'd like to get trade rights. We are at peace with them, but for some reason I don't have trade rights. Angmar's doing their thing. Like, if I could send out these forces, they do a lot of damage. Sadly, that's not in the cards right now. As my neighbor's dog barking very loud. My neighbor has this huge German Shepherd. Whenever a different dog passes by, for example, it just starts barking like crazy. Sorry, I was looking out the window. So his Clan Lord Gore was moving so slowly because I was looking out the window. Yeah, they have this huge German Shepherd and he just barks like crazy. And they used to have like this... They have a garden that's like fenced off, but they had a kind of a hill in their backyard. Just like a big pile of dirt for some reason. I'm not sure why they had it. And the dog would oftentimes just stand on that pile and he'd look super menacingly over the fence. Like a lion in the zoo or something. It was really quite strange, but quite funny. I'd like to have a dog, but not a German Shepherd, I don't think. I think it's a bit too big for me. I'd very much like a Samoyed. If you don't know what that is, look it up. It's the cutest dog in the bloody world. Like those big fuzzy white snowballs. They're amazing. Talk to Rohan. Well, yeah, okay, sure. I mean, you always send me somewhere else than I was planning on going, which is awfully annoying. What do I get? A laborer? Yeah, probably. Okay. High Elves, so-so. Snore. That's actually Dutch for mustache, in case you're wondering. I guess where the name came from. So where do I have to go? The island? The picture was... Well, the arrow was here. But that wouldn't make much sense, because I can't really put my... I guess I'll put him here for now. It was roughly here. And if that doesn't work, I'll plop him on the island. Anything else? Well, I do have some money to spend. Mithlond. If I could retrain some troops, like properly retrain. No, I can't. Of course, I don't have any proper buildings. No cultures really on my side. It's gonna take a while before we can get troops there. Perhaps I should send some reinforcements. But yeah, I mean, is anything gonna happen still? I'll wait till turn 60 and then we'll see. If anything doesn't happen by then, I will start seizing land. So they took under towers. Parliament. But I do want to get Buzer-Dum before anyone else does. Oh god. Turn 60. If nothing happens by then, we'll start sending out forces. Because we are just being way too passive right now. Allowing Angmar to become so strong. But we don't have a choice. We need to defend our homelands, you know. If we lose Thorin's Halls and we have no way of reclaiming it, we're screwed. And we can't just rely on the AI bugging out. It's a bit cheap. So that's the issue, you know. That's our main problem. If we knew for sure we wouldn't get any more Doom stacks, we could send out a lot of forces. We could crush any high elves that we have near Mithlond, Forlond, that area. Even with Doom stacks. We could crush them. But we don't know for sure, that's the issue. And then we can start pushing on Bree and then Angmar afterwards. Durin's Forge Hall. Taking the name of the father long bids, the Forge Hall allows for superior wars and settlement to houses it and inspires smiths worldwide to double their efforts in supporting the war and freedom. I'd prefer to have that building in Thorin's Halls, but I guess I'll take it. Moria under siege. Norian under attack. War declared. Who declared war? Dale and Rhun. That doesn't really bother me. Goth, Heligoth, not priority. Thorin's Halls is priority. Alright, let's see. 4.5k. 5.5k. That's an extra 1,000 a turn. That is quite good. You got another general to lead them in, I guess. Let's build a port, I think. Yeah, let's go for that. So the quest wasn't completed. They all like us. So we'll go on the islands. Put a spy here. See if he can find anything. Maybe it's one of these islands. I wish I knew, man. I wish I knew. So I kind of need my spy here as well. You know, I can't just send him around on silly missions all the bloody time. I could already send out these dudes. Fuck it. Fuck it. Send them out. I don't think anyone's gonna pop up anytime soon. I mean, we should have gotten a message by now. I can't imagine how long it'll take for the dwarves to decide to attack us. That's tough. And that's what I mean. That's the difficulty of doing blind runs. Some of you guys might be thinking that I'm a complete idiot or something and I just fuck up everything. But a lot of you have watched either other campaigns or played this campaign yourself and you have more information, you know? I, right now, am completely blind as to will any more armies pop up and how strong will they be. So yeah. Tough. But we are doing our best, of course. As we always do. Because I also watch some other campaigns, of course. Like I have mentioned in previous videos. But I try not to get myself spoiled. I try not to run ahead of where I'm at. Tirith Anduin, but it's always interesting to see how other people approach the same problems we face. I don't hold anyone at ransom. Calm down. Give me money, bitch.
Acceptable.
Thank you, friend. More laborers. Huzzah. At this point, we're going to run out of laborers in our settlements, and no one will be able to craft our weaponry. Captain Anonian. Mr. Onion. Okay, well, let's send this guy some forces, I guess. Let's leave behind the pikemen, though. Get some Grinfawn along as well. It's quite good, you can use him. So did we find what we were looking for? No. So where do we need to... Blimey, the arrow was like here-ish. I wish the arrow would still pop up so we'd know. Alright, anyway. Still have some cash to spend. Finally our economy is picking up pace. Can we only get the first tier of mine? Oh, we actually have a mining network here. Never mind. Get the pipe haul. Gahuzanor, let us get ironmongers. Let us also give building income. Get the brewery here. Mithlond will get an extra spy. That will actually be quite useful. And we'll boost our defenses. Well, our offenses actually a little bit. Alrighty, my friends. Our economy is looking more healthy. We can actually start pumping out some troops. And now is the time to reclaim Buzer-Dum. At the very least. Should start there. And then we'll see if we can take care of Harland. I'm not quite sure what's going on in Imladris. I'm a bit miffed that Angmar was able to take on the tower so easily. I would have preferred to take on the towers myself, because Angmar is kind of spiraling out of control right now. We have kind of upset the balance that they normally face, so they will prove to be a very difficult foe for us later on. So we should have our siege weaponry ready by then. That will massively help us, because I think he's also trying to send out a force to take Buzer-Dum. He's also sending some troops to my land, which I don't like. I don't quite trust Angmar, and if they want me gone, they can have me gone. Okay, Turin's Grey there we go. The dragon helm of Dor-Iomin, also known as the helm of Hador, was a visored steel helm embossed and embellished with golden runes that bore as its crest an image of the head of Glaurung. It was said to bear an enchantment that protected its wearer from wounds and struck fear into the hearts of enemies. Sounds good. The helm was forged sometime after First Age 260 by the dwarfsmith Telkar for his lord Azagal, who then gave it as a gift to Maedhros. He in turn passed it on to his cousin Fingon. In 416, Fingolfin, the High King of the Noldor, created the fiefdom of Dor-Yomen and made Haror the first Lord of Dor-Yomen. To celebrate the event, Fingon presented Haror with the helm. He and his son Guldur wore it often in combat, and their troops gained morale when they saw the massive crest towering over the other helms in battle. His son Húrin kept the helm but seldom wore it, being of shorter stature and greater pride. After his capture by Morgoth, Morwen kept the helm and sent it to Doriath with Turin Turambar. After Turin's death, it remained buried with him until this day, but now the helm will once again be worn, and our kings will strike fear deep into the heart of our enemies. In the grave are also the remains of Gurthang, famous sword of the First Age. We will take these back to our smiths, and they will reforge it into mighty weapons for our lord. Nice. So do I already get it or something? No, they send it back to our smith, so we'll get it once it's done. Alright, Mithlond. Spy, yes, need you. We do have the Master Stoneworkers up, but I think there's another tier. Yep, Stoneworkers Guildhouse, and then we are completely decked out there. We can start pumping out units. So I don't trust Angmar.
Honor, fellow. Aye, my liege.
Mr. Grinfine. That's a sizable force. Should be more than enough to take Buzer-Dum down. But I'm of course curious about Harad and the inevitable Doomsday that might pop up. And I think if they pop up, it'll be near Mithlond. So I should probably send some reinforcements down to Mithlond. But yeah. What will happen, you know? What will happen? I don't bloody know. Let's send you towards Harad, and you can actually go towards Buzer-Dum instead. It'll be a while before I can get troops in Mithlond. It's mighty annoying. Steelmonger, sure. Keep building, keep improving our economy. Okay, let's go towards Isengard. Fangorn reached. I haven't seen Ents in a bloody long time, but it's still in the game. I guess only the Lothlorien elves can get access to them. But yeah, I thought we might run into them as a Guldur campaign, but we didn't see a single one. Which is sad. Oh, there's the High Elves maybe, if we took Isengard. I think there was someone in the comments that said we could train Ents in Isengard. But that did not seem to be the case. Perhaps he was mistaken, or perhaps I did not build the right buildings or something like that. But I guess it's only those with Lothlorien that can access to them. There's a couple of these really special units that are only rarely seen. For example, Nazkai. I don't think you will ever meet them. Because I don't think Isengard's able to actually get the ring. Maybe if you have the ring and they take it from you, perhaps you could force it that way. But otherwise I think you'll only see them as you're the player. Alright, so this is the barracks event, my friends. We are now fully able to deploy all our good forces. Talk to Isengard for 750 coins. Yes, I like that a lot more than the labourer.
Is there something I can do for you?
750 coins actually gets me plenty. Oh, hello, Silvan himself.
Would you like to discuss?
Actually gets me a couple of labourers, I think. Let's get another 750, so that's 1.5k in total. Boom!
Your plans seem that is all.
Onadrith. Alright, let's go towards Gondor. Nice. Behold, Narag Barak. Hail, Gurthang, no lord or loyalty dost thou know, save the hand that wielded thee. From no blood wilt thou shrink. Wilt thou therefore take Turin Turambar? Wilt thou slay me swiftly? And from the blade rang a cold voice in answer. Yea, I will drink thy blood gladly, that so I may forget the blood of Belek, my master, and the blood of Brandir, slain unjustly. I will slay thee swiftly. Gurthang was reforged from Anglachel, a sword forged by Eol, the dark elf. Sorry, my laptop's making noises. Of Nan Almoth. It was reforged by the smiths of Nargothrond years after Belek Cuthalion, that's a lot of difficult words, requested the sword from Thingol against the warnings of Melian the Maya. After Turin accidentally slew Belek, his friend Gwyndor saved the sword and presented it to Turin when he later came to his senses. After the sword was reforged, Turin named it Gurthang, which meant Iron of Death. Turin himself became known as Mumakil, the Black Sword. Turin succeeded in slaying Glorong with Gurthang at Cabot and Arras, but fell into a swoon when he wrested it from Glorong's belly. He was then told by Brandir that his wife was in fact his sister. Okay, sudden plot twist. Ninor, as recounted by Glorong, and in a rage slew Brandir. Discovering from Mablung that this was in fact true, Turin returned to Cabot and Arras to commit suicide. Turin cast himself upon Gurthang. That blade is seen a lot, and the blade broke asunder. It was buried with Turin beneath the Stone of the Hapless, and there ended its history. Until this day, we have taken the blade shards, melted them, and reforged the black metal into a fearsome axe that shall evermore remain as a relic of our kings. It shall be named Naragbark, and its blade will taste blood once again. So, do we get special trade then? Clanlord Gore, Dragon Helm of Doriamon, +1 renown, +2 troop morality, +2 hit points, +1 authority. Nice. Oh look, that dwarf looks familiar. Gurim. Well, I mean, 61 turns in, I don't think we're gonna have to face any more dwarven hordes. I think we have successfully avoided that. Good. Can focus on our economy and send some forces out to take settlement so we can expand finally. We've been resting on our laws for far too long. Perth and Loon. Can't actually build anything there. That is completed. Alright, let's get... Do we have an armory here? Yeah, we only want to. Let's get garrison quarters. Let's see, can we already train new units in Thorin's house, for example? Doesn't seem like it. We'll have to get the barracks, and that will enable us to get Longbeard Phalanx, Longbeard Swordsman. Nice, that's gonna be massive. Alright, go towards Buzer-Dum. It's still in Elven hands. Bardaman is doing the most he can do
My enemy.
with his gatekeepers. Drunk with the bloody Captain Eriador. Yeah, I mean, sooner or later we'll have to go to war with Angmar. It's unavoidable. Oh, Harland's not looking that well defended, eh? We could take it easily, but I'm just worried about the Doom stack. But, you know, I'll send forces out. Otherwise we're gonna keep rotting here. Oh, nice. These guys actually got retrained. Send them out as well. And then you, Gridfan, would already move on towards Buzer-Dum. If we take Buzer-Dum, we take Harland, then we can focus on, well, Bree, although we don't really bother them. So I'm not sure what we'll do then. I hope by then our economy is even stronger. Everyone likes us, man. We're just popular kids. With the board to Dwarven hands, so I'll have to go to Dane's Hall. So it might also already be in Dwarven hands. The Snow Orcs rarely form very well. Alright. Anything else I can get? I'm building everywhere. Yeah, we're doing quite well for ourselves, I'd say. Mithlond. Oh, we could retrain some troops just for the melee buff. I mean, it is quite nice, especially for a pike, because it does amplify your damage by quite a bit because of your animation being quite a bit better than any regular animation. So 4 attack is more like 12 attack, and 15 attack, oh sorry, 5 attack is more like 15 attack. So if you get like a melee bonus, it's not just the +1 attack. In reality, it's more like +3, which is massive. So for the pikes, getting every little bit of a melee damage bonus does actually do quite a bit. We should actually check Mithlond, because maybe the Durin's Forgery gives us more bonuses that we didn't really get in the message pop-up. We'll have to check that. Alright, if we can take Harland and Buzer-Dum, I'll be a very happy man. We would have a quite nice territory by then, and then we can start the war with Angmar. Maybe broker a peace alliance with Bree. It's gonna be, rather not face both at the same time. We're not strong enough for that. So it's gonna be... oh, fuck. Okay, so... let's read it, okay? My lord, we have received emissaries from our kin. They say that word has reached them of our actions against the Free Peoples, and that sentiment towards all dwarves is turning sour because of our foolish campaign. They will not allow such wanton murder and strive to reign in Eriador, and have warned that if we do not seize on our path, then the dwarves themselves will stand against us. So that's a warning for the Doom stack. The message is indeed troubling, but I wonder if perhaps a diplomatic approach would be better here. Our rise to power has brought untold riches to Ered Luin, and we may be able to convince our kin to stand with us through the promise of glory and wealth. I expect that by reforging alliances with our brothers, they will turn a blind eye to our events in the west. So this message clearly says, if you become allied with them, no Doom stacks will pop up. We are allied with them, so no Doom stacks should pop up. So can we just assume that if Doom stacks do pop up, it's a bug, and I can just delete them or teleport them somewhere else? Can we agree on that? I mean, the Doom stacks will probably not pop up still in this video, so do put it in the comments, because now, of course, I am moving my units out of my settlements. Because I was like, you know, they're not going to show up. We get the message now, and I could still send them back to defend, but the message clearly stated there is no need to do that, because he's sending out his forces. He's going to meet me in the field. Because if you reforge your alliances, they're not going to attack you. The message was pretty clear, right? So I can just safely assume that. Let me know in the comments what you think. But for me, if I was playing solo, I would just be like, yeah, sure, that's my cue. Okay, so I don't have to actually move my diplomats anywhere, because I thought maybe I'd have to send my diplomats back again. But the alliances are still alive. I mean, I can show you again. Allied with the Dwarves of Khazad-Dûm, allied with the Dwarves of Eriador. So we have done what we had to do a little bit earlier than the game expected us to do it. Gimli! Hey, it's always nice to see you. But this does also seem to be in Dwarven hands. What about Rakibur? Ah, Rakibur. Good old Rakibur. Can always count on Rakibur still being a snow orc. Well, I could move the ship to Mithlond, and then we can send this stack in easily to go after, excuse me, Harland. We should prepare for the Doom stack, of course, but whatever. When Grinfon takes Buzer-Dum, we'll send him back to Mithlond. We only need to leave behind a small force, Could find actually one of the two generals. A dwarven physician. Steward of Thorin's halls. Okay. And turn. So if any dwarven doomstacks pop up now, I will just end the episode. Because I first want to hear you guys' feedback before I do anything. If you guys disagree with my thinking, then please let me know and I will take it into account. But reading that tooltip script thing, it seemed pretty clear to me that either you forge an alliance or you get doomstacks, not you forge an alliance and you get doomstacks. So to me, my logic seems solid, but well, I'm a little bit biased. But there's of course a confirmation then that we don't have to worry about dwarven doomstacks, and we could empty our halls pretty much. Don't need to keep anyone in Thorin's halls except Clan Lord Gord himself to boost the mining income. And then we can reinforce Mithlond with these extra troops. Wither through the Elven Doomstack, and then when those settlements are taken care of, as Gilead lost, the High Elves will still be alive as a faction, but they will be so far removed from us, we don't actually have to worry about them. Hello, Mordor. I know you told me to stay neutral, but I'm actually gonna join your side, my friends. I'm not gonna straight up ally with you, because then I'll make way too many people angry with me. What? Information's outdated. It's like, hey, talk to Gondor. No. Okay, alliance between Malthori and the Anduin Vale. Took them long enough. Alright. Mr. Grindfan, you shall go towards Buzer-Dum. They are trying to reinforce. I hope they already built some mines for me. Oh, they have. Nice. So let's make sure not to sack it. Let's just occupy it. And then you, Gurim, go here and I'll put you on a boat towards Harland, which is fairly undefended. So yeah, I'm actually going to empty my settlements then. I think these guys would be way better. Actually, the ones that get free upkeep can stay. Alright, so we have some money to spend. Lists. Come on, pop up. Settlements, are we building everywhere? Perth and Loon, not. Can't build anything there. So we're all building everywhere, so we can spend some money on troops. Train some soldiers. Bloody need them. Mithlond, yeah. Almost done with the guild house. Good. And then Snorks, hello there. Racking up in trade. Very nice. I'm asking for too much. Let's see, 750. You are very rich though, so you're probably just not interested. Yeah. Guess I already tried the soldier map information not so long ago. We could send you towards Rhun and Norwinian. It is possible. God damn it. Alright, keep moving towards Karasant and those locations. Okay. Well, let's see what happens, eh? And I think, you know, once we have the confirmation that the Dwarven Doomstack will not pop up, it seems like those hobbits are going to try to reclaim Under Towers, which is good, because then we can take it without getting into a new war. But once we have the confirmation that we don't have to worry about the Dwarven Doomstack, we can just go all in. We can start expanding. We can start our campaign. We have suffered through the early storm, survived the early game. Now the fun begins. That's the second time I've quoted Star Wars in this campaign. I really need to rewatch those movies, man. It's been a while. I can still quote them. I still know everything that happens, of course, but it's been so long since I've watched them. I mean, except for the last three. The, what do you call them? Not prequels. The sequels, I guess you could call them. You have the original trilogy and then the sequels and the prequels. Construction report. Thorin's Hall is a large pig farm. See, Thorin's Hall is getting mighty rich. There's like a couple more buildings and we're absolutely smashing it. Let's see. Let's actually get an archer range so we can start training Brobdeen marksmen and long-beard crossbows. Those lads will be very helpful. Do I get free upkeep? 1 plus 1, so we can get 1 extra unit here. Let's get some pikes in case something happens. Garth Elagos, we can of course build something here as well. Let's get the healer's post so our general becomes very good. Alright, Stoneworkers Guildhouse is now done in Mithlond, so we can finally look towards expanding. Well, I'd love to get culture, but that doesn't seem to be happening because it's too expensive. Maybe if we talk to Gondor and get some map information.
Yes, sire.
Should run into a general at the very least. I mean, instead I should probably still stamp. They're besieged, aren't they? Yes, but there is Boromir we can talk to. I mean, I'm sure he has other things on his mind right now, so he'll gladly accept. Captain General Boromir the Fearless.
Another proposition for us then?
Yes, I need some cash to afford a brewery. I'm sure Boromir understands. Everything for a brewery? Yeah, he loves his beer, doesn't he? It was actually Sean Bean's birthday not too long ago. So happy birthday to Sean Bean. Culture increase of 3% is quite a lot more than we can get out of our mines. Quite a bit cheaper and faster too. So let's get that first then. Alright, got him. What did we get? Laborers? Hey, 750 gold coins. Nice.
Honor, my lord. In your name, sire.
Paladin. Alright, Buzer-Dum, you're not too well defended. This guy might try to throw some salt into the wound, but that won't succeed. So yeah, it should be pretty easy, and this army should also be plenty to take Harad. And if that is the end of those pesky elves, I will be a very happy man.
Aye. Forward.
Is it enough to take care of them? Nah, it's cavalry. Cavalry and pikes. Should be enough. If they sally out, yeah, they won't stand a chance. Okay, good. Anything else I need to do? No, those guys can just stay there. The free upkeep squad for Hamgathol. I can do some retraining though. Nice. Beautiful. This campaign's really picking up pace now. But of course we are already 60 turns in, and of course our enemies have also not been sitting still, so now we do need to move relatively quickly. First, let's take care of the High Elves. And you know, we'll also get rich beyond measure. It is our goal to get fantastically rich, so we can also buy some settlements in case we want to. I'd love to buy some key settlements and then ship in some dwarves with some boats. Like Tharbad, for example, if we could buy that, we'd have a nice central location. Or maybe buy some land down south, which is of course where a lot of wealth is as well. A lot of mines can be built there. Ankaragmir, Siakan, those settlements all the way down south. We want to control all the mines in all of Middle-earth. Guess we also need to buy parts of Mordor then, because you can also get nice mines there. Dunlarag besieged. New mission. Take Buzer-Dum. For one of the best units currently available,
Aye, my liege.
sign me up for that one.
By your will, sire.
What time is it? This campaign's already getting a bit long, but I do still want to take Buzer-Dum in this this episode.
Where to? Joining the fleet. Off the boats. Now. Aye, my king.
Alright, so we are just gonna wait them out. 6 turns.
Aye, starting with the
And we'll see what happens Doomstack wise.
siege goes as one.
A little bit scared. If a Doomstack pops up and they take Mithlond, I'd be miffed. What I'd like to do is take Buzer-Dum, take care of this army here, and then wait with taking Harad, and I hope then no Doomstack pops up. Once we take Buzer-Dum,
At your service.
leave behind one general, move all these guys to Mithlond. In case a Doomstack pops up, it'll probably be near Mithlond. I could of course send some troops home for retraining. But it'll be a while for them to move up and down, because the dwarves move super slow. Tough choices. Tough choices all around. For Hamgathol, archery range. But up be marksman, nice. And the Longbeard crossbows. Nice, so the probably marksmen are quite a bit better than the Longbeard crossbowmen. 2 more missile attack is huge. But these guys are slightly higher defense. What about their range, for example? 190 and 26 missiles. 165. Accuracy high, accuracy very high. So yeah, probably marksmen are very much more of a sniper unit. These are more, you know, strength in numbers. They could do get 11 more, 13 more units. So let's train some. Let's send these to Mithlond. Let's send whatever we have here to Mithlond actually already. I know they get free upkeep here, but we can always get new ones. Train them again. Okay, let's quickly talk to... Let's go towards Dol Guldur if we can... not Dol Guldur, Dol Amroth. I think we'll have to go all the way around here. I think that's actually the bestest way. The bestest way? What? I'm Izzy, I speak good English. You were here.
Lord? Yes, sire.
There you go towards Dominion.
Journey is
Alright, let's end the turn and then take Buzer-Dum, because I do want to end the episode with a nice battle. Reclaim our birthright. We reclaimed it once before. We lost it to the High Elves, but now we are back, angrier than ever before. We'll also take back Fallout at one point, don't worry. I just had to sell it to Eriador because we needed that cash injection. I still think that was a good play, a very necessary play. Because it does avoid the Doom stacks that, you know, pop up now. If the Doom stacks do pop up, it's another reason to just teleport them away, because we sold fucking Fallout for them to avoid that exact scenario. If you remember, we sold it for 20k to Eriador, and then we spent 10k of that to get an alliance with Khazad-Dûm. And the other 10k we used to expand our own buildings, our own settlements. Get some defenses which were necessary to hold back Bree, sorta. Diplomatic Masterclass. Ah, there we go. So it's actually not bugged out. Our plan has worked. The Dwarves of Eriador, the Iron Hills, and Khazad-Dûm have all agreed to stand with us in our glorious rise. They will accept our gold, and in turn, they will not raise a finger to hinder our plans for Eriador. Not since the days of the War of the Dwarves and Orcs have all the clans of the Dwarves stood together as one. Now, unchecked and unchallenged, we can put down all of those who seek to claim Dwarven riches for their own. All those who plot and scheme against us will pay in blood for their plans. Ered Luin will rise supreme. Very good. Very good indeed, so we don't have to worry about any doom stacks popping up, right? Yep. Good. Beautiful.
Move out.
Let's start our conquest by taking Buzer-Dum. I mean, I could siege them out if I wanted to. I actually have a wall, but I think I want to assault them. I think I do. Yeah, let's do it. Fuck it. I want it. It's gonna rake in so much cash. Because they do already have a mining network there. That's gonna bring in so much money, man. Buzer-Dum's amazing. Absolutely amazing. And of course it is our birthright. It kind of matches our entire lore story, you know, taking back what was ours. The Free Peoples might hate us, but we are the underdog in this story. They could make like a romantic movie about us, a rom-com. The brave dwarves that never gave up hope. Let's try to minimize our losses as much as possible. So let's start by shooting down the gate. Okay, he's stationed all the way in the back, which is awfully annoying. Whew, what a big settlement, man. Yeah, I guess I'll put my ballista in the back somewhere. Let's shoot down the gate. Dwarven ballista. I'm not sure if it's any different than a regular ballista. I know the catapults are different, but I'm not sure if the same applies to the ballista. Could check maybe. No, I think it used to be 55 attack versus troops and 20 versus buildings. You just shoot completely over that? No, you're actually getting good hits in. Alright, let's just speed it up as we destroy the gate. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Come on. It's already busted down, and then we'll send everyone in. Walk over there and shoot. There we go. Ah, the Scottish dwarves are coming in. I wish I could do a good Scottish accent. I can't. Alright, let's walk you all in there. I would run to speed things up a bit, but I don't want to make you guys tired. So this might be one of the last times we'll have like a proper dwarven trash armor. Army. Because right now, with the barracks event over, of course, we have access to more elites. I mean, units like Ered Luin Scouts, for example, will always be good. And Laborers kind of too. For a cheap throwaway unit, they are armor piercing, you know. Let's bring you all over here. Alrighty. Whew.
Our soldiers have proved their worth today.
Nice. Good
The enemy's
job.
walls belong to us now.
Look at him, Gimli approving, like, yeah, good shit, my fellow dwarves. So have any of you actually been playing an Ered Luin campaign yourselves? I do wonder, because Ered Luin was of course the one that got suggested the most, that's why we're playing it. But I'm not sure if any of my viewers actually have a lot of experience with it. I know I get a lot of help from comments, but I think that's mostly from people who watch other YouTubers. But are there actually any of you who have played the campaign yourselves? And also, quickly, now that we have plenty of time to talk about that, want to remind you people again, that is of course my intention to play a campaign with every single faction in the game. So in case you voted for, say, Moria, they only got 2 votes, and you're thinking, oh no, Moria is never going to get picked, and I love Moria, it's one of those factions that barely anyone plays on YouTube. Do not worry. At one point we will do a Moria campaign. That's also the reason why I don't do a vote for every single campaign. Because then of course only the popular factions would get played. And I would like to, especially with, doing it for YouTube, also feature some less popular campaigns. Campaigns that otherwise you might not really look at, but then think, actually they're kinda cool. And I think I'm also doing that with my Khant campaign. There's not a whole lot of Khant campaigns on YouTube, I can tell you that much. They are quite far and few in between. No wait, few and far in between. So that makes me happy. I always try to be a bit more unique. And one has to be, because if I do the exact same campaigns as Ar-Adunaim, for example, why not watch his campaigns? There are other things I do differently, of course. I have an entirely different play style, different commentary style, different way of making these videos as well. Mine are quite a bit longer, which I did talk about briefly in the Khant campaign, but I guess I can also mention it here. I'd like to know your thoughts on actually the length of my videos. I do realize they are bloody long, and I also realize that my ballista, there's no way they're gonna hit this angle. Like with crossbows as well, they're just gonna have any decent shot at it. But would you, for example, prefer to have shorter videos, or maybe both? One campaign, because right now I'm doing 2 campaigns at the same time. One campaign where I have short videos, one where I have longer videos. Let me know. All that kind of stuff is very interesting for me. I do want to, like, how do I put that? Make my channel a bit more professional, I am still just a young lad recording videos in his bedroom. But I would like to get, I would like to improve rather than stagnate. So all your feedback is very welcome. Yeah, that ballista is never going to be able to shoot him because of the angle, so fuck it. Unless maybe over here? Nah. No, wait. So let's just do it with the scouts then. Send them forward. Oh, wait. He's moving on. Sending his bowmen. They are already in range. Ballista, keep moving. Move out, Ballista. You don't want to get shot. Man, their range is quite a bit better than us. They're doing a lot of damage to my scouts. Should just send in our forces, really. Actually, we're out hitting them, so let's actually move my troops back. Let's wait for them to come to us. We're out shooting them. Alright, they're coming forward, so let's not let that happen. Should actually have sent some forces around, that would have been better. Yeah, I mean, either way, we're gonna lose some troops here. That's kind of unavoidable. Doesn't matter much. Does not matter much. I wish Grinfon would get a custom special ability. Something to, like, invoke fear in the enemy or something. He's kind of like a brutal madman, isn't he? And he's depicted as such. So. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna lose plenty of units here, but that's okay. We're gonna send these guys to Mithlond afterwards. Anyway, I don't really expect Agma or Bree to come after Buzer-Dum. We'll leave behind a small defensive force because it is a very easy to defend settlement. Like, we'll hold the ballista behind, for example. They could do a lot of damage here. Get the bowmen. Right, scouts, push forward. Love if you could take down the long spears. And I remember when they took Buzer-Dum, we were smart enough to focus a lot on the long spears, so they are a quite depleted unit. Fire away, laddies. Oh, fuck. Alright. Me lads. Keep going at them. Smart enough to spread out. Dumb enough to die.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Those bloody marines are tougher than expected. Always do a lot more damage than you'd expect. All around, these elves are just bloody tough. I mean, I guess that shouldn't come wholly as a surprise.
Half the enemy force remains.
Well, losing a lot more troops than I would have liked. Yeah, those mariners, man. They always feel so much stronger in the enemy hands than in my hands. Probably because they use them right. Yeah, they just crushed my militia. Jesus Christ. Ah, well, doesn't matter. We have Buzer-Dum, that's all that matters. Yeah, my crossbows are getting absolutely humiliated by the fucking mariners.
Winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
The rhyme of the ancient mariner. I think they're armor piercing, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Well, at the very least, once we fight Angmar and Bree, we don't have to worry about that as much. Although I think Angmar actually has quite a few armor piercing units. Ah well. We'll see what happens. Should probably heal some units, don't we? With the Dwarven Physician with Grinfan. Kill him. How tough can one guy be? Alright, so that's Buzer-Dum reclaimed with more losses than I would have liked. But yeah, we healed most of our scouts. That's actually fine. Good shit, good shit, good shit. Good shit. Alright, so we can end the episode on a high note, which I always like to do. A good victory. And then we can just quickly toggle the fog of war, see what's happening in the world, and then come up with our plans for the next episode. So far I have been kind of good at sticking to my plans. Whenever I say we're going to do this or that in the next one, it does work out. Let's try to keep that up. Because usually when I say like we're going to do this and that next episode, none of it happens and I end up completely doing different stuff. Alright, that's Buzer-Dum taken care of. Hopefully no doom stacks pop up. Let's occupy it, let's not sack it, so we do hold on to the mighty network. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Should still have some dwarven influence. Yeah, 76%, nice. Brobby marksman at my capital. Nice, very nice. Jesus Christ. Can't even train them here, not yet. Beautiful. Alright, we'll just wait with Harland just so we have more time before the Doomstack pops up. This guy will try something, I don't know what he will try. Should I leave a defensive force in Buzer-Dum? Not really worried about them coming in to take it, but it is a rather easy to defend settlement. But then again, those forces could be better used elsewhere. Yeah, I think I'll pull them back. I'll leave the ballista behind, this general, and like 2 units of laborers to hold the line. Sod off. I should do this battle, man. You know what? We'll do the Toggle Fog of War at the end of next episode. Or maybe at the beginning. I'll try to remember it. And we'll fight this battle first, because I do want to do it manually, so we can have like max skirmishing. But I don't want to do it right now because otherwise the episode's going to become really long again. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for all your helpful comments. And I hope to catch you next time. Bye bye.